Check. So next question we have here, that is the non-farm primary activity. ये क्या है? So this is one of the question which is from economic geography. Now, actual question क्या पूछ रहा है? How are these activities related to physiographic features in India? Okay, and we have to discuss this with a suitable example here. What I can ask to you here, that what are the various primary activities first? Primary activities क्या होती है? फार्म से रिलेटेड है, ठीक है, इनिशियल स्टेज पे, ठीक है, डायरेक्टली रिसोर्स को यूज कर रहे हैं. Okay, so what I can say here, he an activity which is labor intensive, okay, labor intensive रहेगा, and it is directly associated with the basic raw material. Basic raw materials, okay. For example, if I'm looking at minerals, so minerals में मैं कौन सी activity use कर रहा हूँ? Mining. Okay, if it is associated with the cloths, so I am using cotton, wool, silk, and इनसे associated there are weaving, weaving हो रही है, and there are certain traditional cloths. Okay, at certain point I have certain farm produce, okay, such as wheat, rice, millets, and I am going for the agro processing units. Okay, for example, wheat है तो उसका आटा बना लिया, चावल है तो उसका भी आटा बना लिया, millets है तो millets के दलिया बना लिए. Okay, so these are also part of the raw materials which are used for the agro processing units. Okay, इसके अलावा मैं कुछ और चीज देखना चाहूँ तो I have allied activities, for example animal husbandry. Okay, animal husbandry, it is a kind of a allied activity. तो इसके अंदर मैं देख रहा हूँ कि for example poultry farming है, then dairy farming है, so these are meat farming है, meat के लिए मैं कुछ कर, so we have poultry, or I can take it as under the meat here, milk, leather, एक्सेट्रा. इनके लिए मैं किसी पर्टिकुलर एनिमल को डोमेस्टिकेट करके उन्हें यूज कर रहा हूँ, so these are considered under the animal husband. So can I say that activities which are labor intensive, directly labor का use हो रहा है, and they are associated with the generation of basic raw materials, they will be considered as the primary activity. And under the non-farm primary activities, these are certain of my non-farm primary activities which are used here. Okay, so I can introduce this part with a definition of the non-farm primary activity, because now I have to link them with the physiographic features of India. जैसे मैं आगे फिर इसमें स्टेप अप करता हूँ, तो आई हैव टू शो ऑल दिस थिंग्स ओवर द मैप ऑफ इंडिया. तो मैं एक इंडिया का मैप यहाँ पे बनाऊंगा. Okay, so this is map of India. Now I have to select here certain regions जहाँ पे मुझे I have to showcase the various kind of non-farming primary activity. Various regions like the Himalayan region. Here I have development of wool. Okay, भेड़ होती है, बकरियां होती है. Okay, various varieties होती है. So we develop wool in this region. Okay, we have cotton region, which is produced in the Deccan Plateau region and the region of Gujarat. So here I have cotton weaving. Okay, then when I talk about silk, so Banarsi silk, Kanchivaram silk. Okay, Bihar maybe we have various silk. So these are associated with the silk activities. Okay, silk से related हो गया. Now, when I look at the agro processing units, so in the Punjab and Haryana region, in the contemporary time, there is development of agri processing units. For example, for wheat, rice, okay, and certain fruits. Okay, wheat, rice, and fruits का directly processing हो रहा है, and there is development of raw materials associated with it. Now, after this, I am looking at the various activities which are related to forest and development of paper. So, in the central part of India, I have certain paper manufacturing which is related to the trees. Trees say paper raw material. Okay, so that raw material is being developed in the central part of India. Okay, now when I go for the mining activities, so for the mining activities, I have complete Chota Nagpur Plateau region, I have Gondwana region, I have Harvard region. Okay, in the region of Rajasthan, here we have copper, tin. Okay, in the Harvard region we have coal. Okay, here we have in the Chota Nagpur Plateau region iron, coal. Okay, in the region of Gondwana we have coal, we have manganese, we have iron. Okay, here we have coal, iron, and we have other examples here. Also, gold is present. Gold is and uranium is also present in this region. Okay, in the Meghalaya region, here we'll be seeing that, and the Assam region, we have presence of petroleum. First is coal, and in the Digboi region, we have presence of petroleum. Digboi plant आपने सुना होगा, Digboi present in Assam. So this is related with the primary activity where we are trying to take out the primary resources in terms of mining. Okay, coal, petroleum, wool, silk. Okay, then we have certain artisans. Okay, artisans मतलब कि artwork हो रहा है. So यहाँ मैं देख सकता हूँ in the region of Kanpur or Uttar Pradesh region, we have intensive leather work, which is also counted as a primary activity. The region of Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Then we have the limestone industries, which is used for the development of cement. So for this limestone, we can see here in the region of Gujarat, okay, in the Vidhyans ranges region, okay, and also in the northeastern part of India, we have limestone, which is used for the development of cement. Okay, so we can identify various non-farming primary activities. Now, as per the we can say the allied activities, okay, where we are looking for the poultry farming activities. So here I can also add up the regions like in Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh, we have poultry farming. Okay, in the region of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, we have very high presence of poultry. Okay, in the region of Gujarat, we have milk. Okay, milk, you have heard about Amul. So what Amul stands for? AMUL, Amul, what it stands for? Anand. Anand. Anand is a district present in Gujarat. Anand Milk Union Limited. Okay, is standing for Anand Milk Union Limited, that is Amul. So Amul is present in Anand district and nearby regions of Gujarat. So this is used for the development of milk in this particular region. Okay. When we talk about certain cloth aspect here, so traditional cloths we have in the presence of Rajasthan, okay, in the presence of Gujarat. Okay. Artisan activities, for example, painting, okay, for example, certain cloth types like paintings. When we talk about Madhubani paintings in Bihar, then in Rajasthan we have Panithani. Okay. So there can be certain painting aspects which we can add in these regions. Okay. And certain type of the cloths which are traditional cloths and manufactured in those regions. For example, the complete northeastern part of India, it is very well known for the development of uh, the bamboo related products. Bamboo related products, which is also one of the non-farm activities and considered as one of the primary activities, where we see that the chair, the table, then bags, okay, then dresses, houses, which are developed out of this bamboo. So bamboo is one of the important part which is associated with the Northeast India. So we can identify various regions of India which have the non-farming primary activities and which is very essential for the population of this region to survive. Okay? It is helping them with the economic aspect, okay, with respect to employment. It is also helping to elevate the socio-economic status. Okay, socio-economic status of that particular region. Then we can also see that this results into the preservation of the culture of that region. Preservation of culture of the region. For example, if we go to the region of Nagpur, where I belong from, there is high presence of teak wood. So if you will see a normal furniture also which is found in the region, it is made up of teak wood, which we call it as sagwan. But when we go to the region of Delhi, okay, here we'll find more sisham. Teak will be very less present in that part. So when we come to the region of Northeast India, we will find majorly the use of bamboo. Okay. So we see a regional variation with respect to the various products also, which is associated now with the cultural aspect of that particular region. Okay. Here we'll be also seeing that this particular uh, raw materials or this particular non-farming activities, they also represent a part of the regional development. For example, the development of the milk, that is Amul. So Amul was a cooperative society. We can take it as a case study also. This helped the elevation of the farmers which were present in the Gujarat region, which was mainly a semi-arid desert. Okay. So here farmers started to uh, uh, develop milk in the region, and the socio-economic prosperity of that region or the regional development of Amul district, sorry, the Anand district, it has elevated to a very high part. Okay. Now the farmers are quite rich in the region because they are having very high number of cows, buffaloes, and also goats, and the milk is regularly supplied to this Okay. Now, Amul, we have product in this region also, where we consume the products of Amul, which are quite good also. So this we see here that the regional development also occurs with the help of this particular development of this industries. For example, similar case will be seen with the agro processing units, the region of Punjab and Haryana, where the labor intensive work is quite high and the development of the raw materials for the various industries is also seen here. So we can see here that we can add one aspect, that is forward and backward linkage. Okay, the forward and backward linkage of the various industries occurs because of the development of the non-farming allied activities or the non-farming primary activities, where they are becoming one of the backbone for the supplying of raw material to the heavy industries or the bigger industries, where the products are being used, and they are helping people also, the regional people, for their economic growth, okay, for their prosperous growth and the development of this. Let's come back to the question again and what it is asking for here. Okay, so what are non-farming primary activities? We have discussed this. Then how are these activities related to the physiographic features? So we have given the various physiographic features where we find certain kind of activities and it is related to the geography of that particular region. For example, in the Himalayan region, we have mountainous regions, which is quite good for the goats. We find grasslands in those regions. Okay? In the region of Gujarat, we see that it is more of a kind of a semi-arid desert. Okay? So here the grasses are also found, and these grasses are consumed by the cows and buffaloes, which give milk as an output. Okay? Then in the northeast region of India, we have the high prevalence of bamboo grasses, which is used as a primary product for the development of the various products. Okay, so in this way we are able to interlink them with the physiographic features, and we have discussed various examples. Now, under the conclusion, what we can give, that the forward and backward linkages is seen with respect to the development of the various non-farming primary activities, which is helping in the development of the overall region of India. Okay, so with this note, we can end this question. Any doubts, any queries? Here the main part is drawing the map and interlinking the regional aspect with the development of the non-farm primary activity. Any doubts, any queries? Question? Okay, shall we move to the next question then?